It is ATL Day Was with Jarvis and Tenitra. We are back, and we want to thank you for joining us throughout the day. We are on this is a thirsty Thursday, so we are thirsting for some good culture talk right here on For the Culture, where it is the mix of sports, entertainment, and the culture. All of that put together. We just rub it all in for about a good 7 or 8 minutes. But today we have some very interesting uh, news. Drake. We all know Drake. Popular rapper slash singer. A lot of people kind of it seems like he's either one way or the other with him. There's no in between. Like either
Yeah,
you hate him or you love him. I ain't gonna say I love him, but I like him. But
me too.
everybody else, it kind of like it's just Drake. He's Drake. He puts out some good music. I like his music. I don't know about the stuff he's put out lately, but I rock with him. So, in a discussion about John Morant and his father T Morant have been on display in the playoffs, and T Morant is very outgoing. He chopped it up with some of the players' opponents. And I even saw him on the sidelines talking to Steph Curry. Dropping him some little OG types. Get a little OG talk, right?
Right,
So,
right.
Drake went on Instagram. And he made a comment. He said, imagine your son makes the league and he's Ja or Melo or Alonzo. All you can do is be elated and competitive and over supportive. And it's a rite of
Hmm.
passage to that. The OGs talk crap. I know I'm be this way even if my son is in a Rubik's Cube competition. So,
Right.
Drake saying, he admires what Lonzo Ball has done and T Morant he's doing. I just supporting his sons, supporting his family, right? So, some dude by the name of Seti Bo underscore Y Bagnum. I don't know why I try to pronounce
Okay.
that. He's one of
Right.
these weird IG names. You know how those are.
Right.
He said he
Why?
said he said your son probably Prolly. Your son probably play with ghostwriters. So that was kind of a little shot at Drake because there's been rumors that he has ghostwriters and he doesn't write his own raps. Whatever. Everybody got ghostwriters. Who cares?
Right.
He knows how to relate a message. So hey, it sounds good on that end. So I really don't too much care about that. So he tried to take a little shot at the man, right? So Drake, petty man he is, he comes back. He said, I just followed your girl because she's probably miserable and needs some excitement in her life. So, all right, some people may look at that statement and say, more than likely, he's not going to really do that, is he?
Right.
He did.
He did.
And he followed her, slid in her DMs and said, quote, I'm here for you, ma. T, what, like, what is this dude doing?
Well, so
Drizzy going all into the DMs, just
right.
trying to see what's going on.
Which is
And the man, and it's not just his girlfriend. He's
this
married.
is
This is his
wife.
wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
However, however, you should have kept your commentary to yourself because you low key went after his kid. So
Yeah.
because you low key went after his kid, that kind of equates to him being able to go after your wife.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you should just watch your mouth and like it was an unnecessary comment from dude, right? And
Right. Yeah.
okay, now
Yeah,
this probably
he
is
was being
not
a
nice.
troll. He was being a troll.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
troll, so you can't get mad if he trolls. Now, when I read the rest of the article, it said that the guy took it in jest. He didn't take it as a big deal that Drake followed his wife and slid into the DMs. He just kind of played it off and moved on. But I'm like, okay, you keep messing with Drake. Drake is about to be a Mr. Steal Your Wife. You keep this up, bro. Like you don't want that smoke. You really, really don't want that smoke. That's what I was thinking.
But the thing that tripped me out though, right? This was the kicker in the whole story. So she saw that Champagne Poppy, that's his name on IG. She saw that he followed her. She posted a screenshot talking about, ooh, look who followed me. And I'm just like, hold on now. I'm like,
There you go.
now
There,
that's where they
there you
crossed
go.
the line. And I was like, all right, two men go taking shots at each other. The brother he was laughing about it. He like, hey, man, this dude really follow my wife. But wife was over here like, yeah, look who followed me. He crazy. Don't
So,
be Kiki
like Drake
Ken.
said,
Don't be Kiki Ken over here. You talk about somebody don't follow you now. Like, come on now. Like, now, these two men, they hashed it out. They, shot back at you. I take a shot, you take a shot. Okay, cool. We laugh about it, but ain't no wife about to be up here talking about some Kiki Ken talking about, ooh, look who followed me. No,
that's
man, don't do
guess
that.
what? Guess what, Jarvis? That's not
Uh
Drake's problem. That's not Drake's problem.
huh.
He didn't sign them. He didn't sign the certificate of marriage.
Tenitra is not here for
So
none of that. So,
nope,
bro, you should have kept
not
your
his
mouth
issue.
shut. Give
Like
him no
he said in
sympathy.
his like he said in his DM note, exactly. Keep your mouth shut. Shut it. Shut it. Because guess what? You went
Oh
out
my
there
god.
and then he came back
Oh
and told your
man.
wife, I'm here for you. That was part of the DM message. And then she pops back and screenshots the fact that he followed her. There may be some counseling you all need to seek. Maybe you need to take a pause from social media and maybe you need to go be concerned about what's going on in your marriage. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, man. Speaking of concern, Steph Curry, he was concerned about Howard's golf program that did not
Yeah.
exist. So a few years ago, he invested some money into it, and I thought this was one of just the coolest things that I came across, right? Because me, I'm not an avid golfer, but I'm a casual golfer. I like playing golf, and I'll watch it from time to time. But I just really enjoy getting out there. But to see how Steph Curry was invested in them, and the men's and women's golf program, right?
Yeah.
And this week, Howard University alum Gregory Odom Jr. He made his tour debut this weekend,
Yeah.
so it is something else. And then Steph Curry said that he has an amazing talent. To get him on the PGA Tour, to get some experience, continue to wave the Howard flag, is going to be
Yeah.
awesome. I'm excited for him. So kudos to Steph Curry, man. That dude
No
just
question.
can't do no wrong, right?
No question. And it also goes to show, and you can attest to this as a former HBCU athlete, that if given the right tools and resources, our HBCU athletes can indeed thrive.
Yes,
Greg
yes,
Odom
yes,
Jr.
yes.
had the talent, just needed the means and the wherewithal from Howard University and a benefactor like a Steph Curry to put him in position to succeed. He did that 3 years ago, and now we're seeing some positives from the fruit of his labor. So again, it just goes to show you, and sometimes Jarvis asks me to do the benediction, so I'm going to do pre-benediction here. Note to you HBCU alumni,
Wow.
can you please donate to your universities like I do? Because I don't
Uh-oh.
care if it's $5. That's right. Yep. I'm
Yes.
bragging. And it's
I'm
not a
not.
lot, by the way. Once Jarvis and I, we blow up and we get our next 15, gigs or whatever, then we're going to really give some money. But
Indeed.
for now, it's as small as your Starbucks coffee for a week. Stop drinking the Starbucks for a week. Send that check. You know what that does? That gets a kid one step closer to graduating, right? Because there are these senior accounts, if you will, that are created, like these senior campaigns to make sure that these kids have a zero balance so they can graduate.
Yep.
Or it could give a kid an opportunity to complete an application and have their application fee paid for, if you will. There's so many different ways that we can influence and impact our HBCUs. Start with your alma mater. Or if you went to a PWI, but you have love for HBCUs, that would be predominantly white institutions. But if you have love for and appreciate what a historically Black college or university can do, be a Steph Curry in your own way. There is an amazing way that you can contribute to and support these pillars of our community, because when Black excellence comes forth from these HBCUs, I promise you, as Greg Odom Jr. can attest to being on the PGA Tour now, it can impact the community overall in a good way.
No doubt about it. And man, I'm feeling guilty. Like I want to testify. Like I ain't been doing right. I ain't been giving back to my school. I'm up here like
Well,
I need to get my life together. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna
yes,
change. I promise. I promise. I'm
go
gonna
on.
figure it out.
Don't get that Krispy Kreme cinnamon toast crunch donut. The next
Oh
time you
Lord.
pull up, just pass by and just go on and give that money to Albany State. Trust and
No doubt.
believe it helps.
Yes. Yes, it helps. Thank you so much, T, for that. I needed that. Oh man, I feel like we're in the vestibule after church. It's like, man, I need to hear that word today.
All right, guys, we are done here with us reminding
Yes, we're
you
done.
of what it is that you should be doing with your life and
We're
your
done
extra
today.
coins. Okay. Tomorrow, we'll come back and tell you other ways that you can enhance your life and the lives of others. But also, we hope to be able to talk to you guys about a little preview of what the Braves are going to do back home this weekend, starting a weekend series with the Brewers. And of course, if there's any news popping out of Flowery Branch, we got you here. If there's any news coming out of State Farm Arena, we got you here. And we'll do a sneak peek into another team that plays at the Gateway Center. Now, they're not going to be home this weekend, but they will certainly be kicking off their 2022 campaign season Saturday. And we're going to talk about it with you guys on Friday. Come back for ATL Day Ones on Friday as your first option. And as always, as your second option, why not check out A to Z with Mark Zeno? See you guys tomorrow.
Y'all come back now, you hear?